Welcome to the Centre of Ki. In today's video, I'm going to show you a really simple standing warm-up routine that you can do at the start of your day, or you could even do it at the end of the day to release any tension from your body. So we're going to obviously be standing up, so find a space where it's comfortable, have a mat, throw it out, and if you might need a chair or something nearby to hold onto. And I've also got a couple of jars which you may want something to hold onto when we're standing and doing a forward bend if you can't reach the floor. So just make sure you've got some props handy if you think you need them. Alright, so we're going to start with the legs. So we're going to balance on one leg, and this is where if you need a chair or a table to hold onto, you can grab hold of something. So we're just going to rotate through the ankle to start with, so a few circles around. And just noticing your breathing as you're doing this, and let's take the foot the other way, so rotating through that ankle. Nice deep breaths. Good. Alright, let's do the knee now. So lower leg circling the knee joint, and around we go. Big circle. It's like you're drawing a big circle with your big toe. And back the other way, circling around. Good. Alright, and let's try and rotate through the hip joint. So just taking the knee, now drawing a big circle with your knee, and this is where if you need to hold on to something, please do so. And then circle the knee the other way, just 3 times. Good, and then shake the leg out gently. Let's try the other side. So find your balance, grab something if you need to hold on, and let's circle through the ankle just a few times. Keep the breath steady. Maybe focus on a point in front of you, maybe you're looking at the screen. And then let's circle the lower leg around the knee a few times. So it's just really good to get the joints, a bit of mobility through the joints at the start of the day, and then also at the end of the day to release tension. So make sure you've changed direction there. And then we try through the hips, so drawing a big circle with your knee, just 3 big circles. And then let's go the other way, big circles. Keep the breath steady. Lovely, and then just gently shake out that leg. Alright, so we're going to reach down for the knees. I'm going to turn side on so you can see. So we're holding the knees, and we're just going to circle through the knees. So as you're doing this, the ankles also get a bit of a stretch as you take the weight and shift it, and let's go the other way, circling with the knees, hands on knees. Good. Alright, so we're going to stay in this position. So feet are side by side-ish, and don't have the feet apart. We're going to breathe in, just sink the bottom down, so as if you're almost squatting. And then on the exhale, we're going to press the backs of the knees away. So your hands slide onto your shins, and you're pushing, and the crown of the head is lengthening forward. So we're going to breathe in, sink, so hands just come above the knees as we do that. On the exhale, sink, stretch the crown of the head forward as you push the shins back. Let's do one more. Breathe in, sink, see how low you can go. And then exhale, press, crown of head forwards, shins, hands on shins pressing. Good. All right, then just bend your knees and gently coming up to standing. All right, so one of my favorite ones we're going to do is our hip circles. So have your feet at least shoulder width wide, yeah? And I want you to put your hands on your hips and then just bend your knees a little bit. So really important to have that bend in the knees, and then we circle the belly button around. So the hips are making big circles, yeah? So imagine you're trying to draw a hoop shape around your body with your hips. And let's go the other way. Again, just keep the breath steady as you're moving. Breathing in, breathing out, and let's change direction again. So big circles, just feeling where it might be a bit gritty or a bit tight through the hips. Good, and let's go one more the other way, circling around, keeping those knees bending slightly. Keep the breath moving. Good, all right, and then coming up. All right, so this one you may want to use if you have some sort of blocks or jars, okay? Otherwise, if you don't, you can just use your hands. We're going to crouch down. So bottom dropping, the heels can be off the ground, and we just want to shift the weight from side to side. So we're getting a bit of a stretch through the hips, opening up slightly. If you can't reach the floor and you want to just use something to hold on to, then use whatever you've got. I'm just going to put them to the side and just rocking side to side. So knee coming forwards and down, knee coming forwards and down. Good, and maybe as you twist one way, one heel touches the floor. Just opening up through the lower back and the hips. Good, all right, so we're either keeping the hands on the blocks or on the floor. We're going to take a breath in, and on the exhale, we're just going to take the bottom up towards the ceiling. So we're going to breathe in, drop down a little bit if we can, and then exhale, taking the bottom up, trying to stretch out through the backs of the legs as the head drops to the floor. Let's do one more inhale. So maybe coming into a squat, the heels might lift. And then exhale, taking it up. Stretch the tailbone to the ceiling. Good, and then just bend the knees slightly again, and we curl up through the spine, coming up to standing. Lovely. So I'm just going to do a little bit in the upper body now. So let's just start with some shoulder rolls. So circling the shoulders up and back. So breathing in, exhale, squeeze down. And again, big circles. Try and get the shoulder blades to touch behind you. Let's go the other way, big circles. So just a really simple warm-up we're doing. Nothing too complicated. Something that you could do easily every day or every second day, just to get some energy moving through the body. All right, so now we're going to breathe in, rise the arms up. And then exhale. Good, as if you're drawing a big arc of energy around your body, breathing in. And exhale. Take it down. Let's do one more, breathing in. This time we're going to keep the hands up there, interlace the fingers, and as you exhale, turn your palms up to the ceiling and stretch up towards the sky. Let's breathe in, bring the hands to the head so the palms are facing away, and then exhale, pressing up. Feel the upper body lift out of the waist. Inhale, bring the hands back. One more, and exhaling up. So we're going to stay up with the arms. Make sure the feet are just comfortably apart. We don't want them wide. So just maybe the outside edges of your feet are in line with the outside edges of your hips. And the big toes are slightly turning in just a little bit. So we're lifting up. We're going to take a breath in here. And on the exhale, we're tilting to one side. So push through the palms of the hands away. Push through that feet into the floor and feel the side open. Breathe in, coming back up. And now exhale, go the other way. Stretch, push out through the palms, push down through the feet. Feel the side body open and stretch. Inhale, coming up. Two more. Exhale, going over. Stretch, push through the hands, push through the feet. Feel the side body stretch. Inhale, up. And exhaling over. Keep that top shoulder pulling back. Don't let the arm come in front of your face. And then breathe in, coming up. Good. And just let your arms float back down. Give the shoulders another gentle roll. And back the other way. Good. All right, so the next one, I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to turn the hands, interlace the hands, turn the palms away again. So take a breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to extend forwards, curl through the back, draw the belly in. So you're looking down, your arms next to your ears, and you can feel a stretch here through the back as you squeeze forwards. And then we breathe in, coming up. We're going to interlace the hands behind us. Squeeze the hands together and exhale, squeeze back and look up gently. Don't throw your head right back, but just feel the chest opening as you pull your hands up. Breathe in, back to center, interlace hands. Exhale, extending forwards. Curl the spine. It's kind of like a weird cat-cow variation we're doing here where we're squeezing and stretching the spine. Inhale, come back, hands come behind, palms together. Exhale, squeeze and open, slightly looking up so we get a stretch through the front as we squeeze into the back. Good. Inhale, Let's do one more each way. Exhale, squeeze, stretch, push the palms away, draw the belly button in, looking down to the floor. Inhale, come back. One more, hands interlace behind. And exhale, squeeze, looking up. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together, feel the chest opening at the front. And then let that go. So hopefully that feels really nice and open now. Just stand for a moment, just to feel. Feet pressing down, shoulders soft. Just noticing some energy moving through your body now. All right, so let's move on. We're going to bring the hands to the back. So I want you to see if you can bring the palms flat onto the back. Maybe the little fingers can touch. Don't worry if they can't though. All right, so again, feet are just hip width. Don't turn the toes out. Make sure the feet are parallel, yeah? So we're going to press on the back, take a breath in, and as you exhale, push your hips forward. So you're using your hands on your back to press the hips forward. Don't throw the head back, keep the chin slightly tucked inwards. And then inhale, we come up. And again, exhale, legs stay straight, so don't bend your knees, just feel the belly arch forwards as you push the hands on the back. Inhale, coming up, let's try one more. And exhale, squeeze, press, belly moving forwards, chin is slightly tucked in, shoulders, elbows, squeeze back. And then coming up, good. All right, lovely stuff. Let's move on. Now I want you to take your feet a bit wider. So a bit wider than the shoulders. So my shoulders kind of here, my feet are wider than that. And I want you to have your feet parallel, pointing forwards. So make sure the toes don't turn out. So feet are parallel, pointing forwards. Press down through your big toe. As you do that, hopefully you can feel a drawing in and up through the inner thigh into the deep belly here. So we want to feel that, so you can squeeze your bottom slightly. We're going to interlace our hands again. Turn the palms away. Now with this one, we're going to turn or swing to one side and swing to the other side. When we do this, try not to get the hips to turn. Try and just move the upper body and really cement down through your legs into the floor. So take a breath in, exhale, swing to one side. So as you swing to the right, push down through your left leg. Breathe in center, exhale, swing to the left, push down through your right leg. Breathe in center. We're going to go a bit faster, so let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. How did you go? Were your hips turning? If you found they were, just pause, go back, do it again, really focus on the hips staying forward facing, okay? Try and isolate just so we're twisting the upper body. All right, so let's keep the feet here. We're going to take the arms out and just open the sides a little bit more. So squeeze those legs, big breath in, and exhale, tilting over to one side. And don't worry if the hand doesn't need to touch the foot, but we just want to feel a stretch and a lift upwards, as if someone's pulling your wrist up to the sky. Breathe in to come up. Exhale over, stretching and lengthening. So again, imagine someone's pulling your wrist and lifting you up even higher. Inhale, back, 2 more. Exhale, going over. Inhale, up. 1 more. Exhale, going over. Keep the legs strong. Lift up through that top wrist. And then coming back. Good. Bring your arms down. Let's bring the legs in. Lovely. We're nearly done. Just a couple more things before we finish this awesome warm-up sequence. So what we want to do is we're going to do a standing pose, very simple, where we bring the arms up next to the ears. So palms are facing inwards, if you can't see my hands, and just make sure your fingers are together, so don't spread your fingers apart. So fingers together, palms facing in, hands are shoulder width. And I just want you to see if you can lift up, but don't pull your shoulders up. Keep the shoulder blades drawing down slightly, but lifting up through the upper body. So hopefully that makes some sense. Now feet are just comfortably side by side, so big toes almost touching. All right, so we're going to take a breath in, And on the exhale, I want you to lift up onto the toes. So squeeze your bottom slightly, press the hips forward a little bit. And then inhale, come back. So just notice when you lift up, you don't stick your bottom out. So we're going to breathe in and exhale, squeeze up, push down into your big toes. Breathe in, come back. Stay there, breathe out. We're going to do one more and hold for about 5 breaths. All right, so breathing in and exhale, up we go. Holding now, breathing. Just find a point of focus in front of you. Stretch up through those fingertips. Squeeze the bottom. Lift the upper body. Push down through the big toes as you breathe and hold. One more breath here. And then gently float your arms down. Give the shoulders a gentle roll again. And back the other way. Good. And just shake out one leg gently and then the other. Lovely. Alright, so just finding a comfortable standing position. Let's breathe in, sweep the arms up. And exhale, letting go of any tension. Breathe in, expand. Breathe in the universe. Exhale, breathe it out. Let it all go. Good. One more big breath in. Now we draw the hands into prayer pose at the chest. Good. So maybe elbows almost as high as the shoulders, palms together, and just gazing gently at the fingertips there. Then close your eyes if you like. Just take a moment, just acknowledging your effort, your time you've spent in taking this time to do this little warm-up sequence this morning or this afternoon. Hopefully feeling a bit more energized and relaxed as a result. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.